apparently. That is kind of what I was expecting,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you never know with these two. So I do think that Skipper has been playing Falco a lot more recently, and I think Mr.R also said, like, oh, I want to commit to the Sheik a little bit. So we'll see how this banks out for both of these players. I don't think that either of these characters are like particularly bad against the other either.
No, I think it's a fairly even matchup
Most
on
likely.
paper, but we're going to be seeing it on the small battlefield pick as well to see who is going to take this set to continue to the winner finals.
Yeah, exactly. If I would give like a slight edge to either character in this matchup, I would probably give that edge to Falco. Though, for player matchup, of course, like Skipper, amazing player in his own right, for sure. But Mr.R being the like unofficial top one in the Netherlands, let's say.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say top one, but that is Semi, and Semi also definitely deserves that title.
Oh yeah, but well, Skipper just proving that that title doesn't make any sense, or at least not for now, because closing out that first stock in a very convincing way. I'm liking this energy or this pace from Skipper, and
Yeah.
fortunately
this is,
living, but
It's definitely going a little bit better or going a little bit faster than the previous set that we saw.
yeah, in under a minute, already 2 stocks being taken. It's been great already.
Yeah, for sure. Both of these characters very quick to put on damage. A lot of hits per combo. Sheik generally not amazing at getting that kill, at least not on lower levels. But this is a top level Sheik that we're seeing. So getting to kill it like around 100, just like a normal character. That's what you want to get when you play this. Ooh,
Okay.
Almost a raindrop come through there. Not quite enough to do it. Ooh,
Yeah, now Mr.R is just moving on this stage and taking that second stock of Skipper. Wow, I am impressed.
You can definitely see why Mr.R has been trying to commit to this Sheik recently, getting that confirmed. Ooh, okay, needles and the laser trading.
I think the change of pace, or just the pace that Mr.R is playing right now, has been absolutely phenomenal. Of course, given that he's one of the best, or if the best unofficial Dutch player, showing off his skills against one of the best that we have in the Netherlands. But Skipper might not want to take this right now, but Mr.R still keeping up the pressure, getting him off the ledge, off the stage. Well, let's see. Oh, he's getting back.
Mr.R also self-pronounced best ledge trapper, at least back in like 20-something. Definitely trying to show that off just a little bit. Sheik not quite as well equipped for ledge trapping as some of his other characters, but it's definitely no slouch at it either.
No, true. Okay.
We'll see. Ooh,
135. It's going to be very dangerous for Skipper to get back, getting that high percentage, but he's still not out of it. Getting there for the edge guard, not really getting anything. The needles connecting, the backer is not connecting.
Yeah, no, drag down there into the up tilt, not quite going to be able to close it out.
Ooh, and a bouncing fish will, and that's, you know, a game 1 for Mr.R.
Yeah, Skipper took that first stock so convincingly, and then Mr.R was like, okay, no problem. And then just, the rest of the game didn't drop a single other one. Only took about 100%.
Wow, no, this was definitely one of the more brawler matches that we saw.
2 minutes.
Yeah, no, that would went by really fast, but you know, definitely a great performance from Mr.R, of course, taking that game, but still for Skipper, the times that he got in, he's definitely showed that he can keep up with the pace that Mr.R is taking into this game. So
yeah,
it's been really great, and let's see if he can continue that momentum over to the second game.
All Skipper has to do is not find himself in such positions where he can just get hit over and over and again like that. But of course, Mr.R setting up those situations is one of the things he's very, very good at, which brings him so high to the top.
Yeah, let's see how.
There we see one of those hits.
If he gets one of those hits, it could be the end. But of course, okay, getting that up tilt into the up down. Oh,
Jesus, what is he doing?
What is he cooking? Well,
he is cooking very well.
Maybe
I would
cooking
like
up
to
those
have
needles.
some.
Yeah, give me a plate of that. Okay, getting not the down air, but Skipper, of course, now having him off stage, keeping up the pressure. This is real good.
Yeah,
Let's
we
find out.
We saw some good advantage state from Mr.R, but Skipper is no slouch at that himself, getting all of that damage from that advantage state. And now Mr. R having turned it around once more. Ooh, falling out of that nair. Falco being Falco once more.
Doesn't get the drag down up air, but he's staying alive, he's staying in it, getting the side B, not connecting with the back air as well, but bouncing. Oh no.
Seeing Skipper miss that confirm a little bit too much, not what you want to see. Because I'm not sure if that would have killed already for...
Oh, well, it does now.
Well, that one definitely did. Nair
Yeah.
into Bouncing Fish. Classic Sheik confirmed from Smash 4, from the Smash 4 days. And still very relevant.
Ooh, and no up air from Skipper there connecting, so trying to figure it out. Still maybe a back air, anything, but...
One thing that I might have liked to see from Skipper, if you recognized it in time, is Mr.R threw out a side B, and before the side B was let go of, Skipper hit Mr.R.
Yeah.
It actually releases a very, very tiny grenade projectile.
Okay.
But that is like one of the best items to use in the game.
Okay.
Like genuinely, like the projectile itself does like 6.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small hitbox, but it's
Okay.
like, it like bounces off shields very well. So like getting it back is very easy.
Ah, I didn't know that.
At least in my experience, I fought
Yeah.
like one Sheik once where I got to use that item. It was very nice to use. So maybe we'll see Skipper pick that up at some point as well. But generally, we don't see it a whole lot.
I mean, it can happen. It's still best of 5, of course, but
Exactly.
maybe not if Mr.R is going to take this in the 3-0 fashion, given the pressure he's giving up.
Yeah, no, for right now it's looking very hard for Skipper, just in time with that air dodge to get out of that Bouncing Fish once again. But the previous Bouncing Fish was already almost a kill, so this is very scary for him.
Great movement
Every
from
time I
both
see-
players.
Exactly. Every time I see Mr. R jump in with that nair, it's just if that's one of the later hitboxes, you are dead. You're gonna have to really look out for that. Ooh, going through it with the side B this time. Definitely also pretty nice idea. The wind box just barely not putting him into the explosion.
No, and that forward air from Skipper also not connecting as well. Having 160, so maybe can do some big damage now to the Sheik with the full rage on deck, but
Yeah, this is what
Mr.R
you're
is
expecting to see usually
yeah.
when there's a Sheik on your screen. There's no way to get that kill, but eventually
no, but a
Mr.R
great bouncing fish from Mr.R side.
exactly finds that just really, like, I don't think I would have seen any other player try to find that.
No, yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it at all, but Mr.R, acknowledging the situation and finding that bouncing fish out of nowhere,
Yeah,
to my
exactly.
understanding at least.
Like Skipper probably saw Mr.R jump to like one side and was just like, oh, okay, well, he's just gonna miss an up air or something like that, and then instead Mr.R recognizing that he was in that position and going straight for the kill.
Yeah.
Very clean stuff.
Very clean start from Mr.R, and now having a 53% lead on Skipper as well, taking this lead
Not
further and further, but
Ooh,
don't
still
count
not
Skipper
able-
out yet. So some of these big moves can definitely take it to an even game.
Ooh, but there is more damage to be racked up if you want to believe what Mr.R is putting down. A
Oh.
little bit of a
That
misinput
looped.
probably to get off stage there. Very scary situation. Another down tilt, still not closing it out. A little bit stale at this point. Up tilt also not gonna kill. Usually that's a kill confirm into like an up air, a back air or something like an up air. But that move can also just kill raw at like 170 or something. Generally it won't that early because you know it's gonna be stale. It's Falco. Like
That's also
they're
true.
gonna mess up, you know.
Oh, we almost got the drag down, but it isn't going to be. Already 178 full rage on deck, but of
There we
course that down tilt is going to get that last stock of Mr.R, and now
Quick little reaction by Skipper to see that there was a roll off that ledge. Definitely not what you want to do if you're Mr.R, but you know, still a
I can
huge
see
lead.
I can see still this I can still see this happening for Skipper. You know, getting some hits in, you know, leading the damage, and maybe
Yeah.
getting one of those spikes in, or maybe a back air off the side can definitely do it. Since Sheik is still a pretty light character.
Yeah, for sure. And rage on Falco is also something pretty scary to have to deal with.
Ooh,
how
that
did he
was
avoid that?
scary. Given the wind box was almost in his up B, but
Exactly.
skillfully dodging it.
Skipper at some point during the last like stock-ish has landed a exactly one neutral air, and that might have led to a combo, but instead he's shielded, and therefore Mr.R is perfectly fine sitting there. It's at 13%. You know, 13% is not enough for the kill.
No, no.
Instead,
there's no moves that are going to kill Sheik on that front. And now taking a 2-0 lead over Skipper, perhaps taking it in a trio as well. But
yeah, it's looking very dominant so far, but we'll have to see if Mr.R can really close it out. One thing that I saw a lot from both players in the last game is that it took a lot longer to get that kill. Both of them are a little bit more like respectful towards each other's options, so that like as soon as like a real kill move is thrown out, it'll most likely just whiff. But Skipper falling just short of like really closing out all too many stocks there. So we'll see if he has some better luck with that this game.
I don't know if we saw a different stage. No, we didn't. We're still going back to small battlefields. Both players are perfectly fine with playing on this stage. And
yeah,
well,
I think most likely the bans here for Mr.R are Battlefield Yoshis and one other stage. I'm not sure which one that would be. And then with those two stages banned, you know, small battlefield, I think probably fine for Skipper.
Yeah.
Most likely they'll just stick it out with this stage for the entire set, unless Skipper like has some bad bans at the end of this.
That is also true. And of course a banger soundtrack of the Persona series as well. I love to hear it. But what I also love to hear are these strings of Mr.R hitting on Skipper.
Ooh, trying to go for that forward air, but just barely gets interrupted by Mr.R there. I think going for either an air.
Okay, that's edge guard is not right there, but a great tech, living the situation as well. And now it's a pretty even game.
Yeah, I really love what Mr.R did in that offstage situation, but then on stage, forward tilt into up air. I don't think any DI could have shaped you from that high into the blast.
No, it's a great call out, having the almost maximum range from the up air and finishing the first stock off. And of course, for Skipper, it's pretty tough, given that he needs to win this game in order to go ahead and perhaps go to the winners finals. But the back air is not also closing that first stock off.
Yeah, exactly. This is definitely looking very dominant still, but Skipper getting an up smash there. A little bit easier to hit than Sheik's up smash, but the hitbox is still very unforgiving at times. Luckily for Skipper, it worked out.
No, most definitely. Great grab also from Mr.R. Let's see if he can continue this pressure on the ledge. Okay, gets the jab. Ooh, but a great reflector from Skipper, avoiding the bouncing fish kill. That's the first time I think we saw that this set, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Putting out that hitbox just a little bit further from where you would expect anything to be, instead of like immediately going for a side B to get the hitbox over there, just like really non-committal, just get that down B out there. I think that's like something you see Falcos do a little bit more with just the reflector. Just use it as an attack.
Yeah,
it's like an adverse slight pushback, but it's still like a very good get off me option.
Okay, was finding something very dicey with the drag down forward air, but couldn't connect it to the other hit. And now the up air from Mr.R will be taking that stock, and Skipper is on his quote-unquote tournament winner tournament point.
Yeah, there we saw the little grenade drop down once again. Not quite gonna be able to pick it up because it like flew away in the middle, and then like teleported out onto the other side of the stage. But Skipper getting, I think, up tilt back air, very classic combo. Always good to have those. Ooh, another up tilt. Really stack up that damage.
Ooh, that was almost very dangerous, but Skipper fortunately comes back to the stage and gets back to neutral.
Exactly. Don't really want to be off stage against someone like Sheik. She can do a whole lot about closing out that.
She can really move you up.
That is true. That is true. And Falco, of course, like not the best character at recovering, so it's very possible that
the double. Why not the double dunk?
But it's very possible that if Falco is caught off stage, that you just like you get down aired by Sheik, and even if Sheik then also dies.
Oh, but wait!
Oh, that was just it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Up
that back air will be finishing off that game, and we're going to see a game of Skipper.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
That was a little bit earlier than I expected from Skipper to take that stock. That
Yeah, I
was, probably
was.
completely unstaled back air.
I
It
thought
looked like
he was going to live, but
It looked like very good DI too from Mr.R. So that was just a kill. Very clean stuff. I do notice that Shio did in fact take a game from Elite Tweet.
oh yeah,
So,
that's true.
One game, to be fair, not three.
No.
So Shio is out. That is the end of a real killer run. Like very impressive stuff all around. But yeah, that is another victim of Falco.
Yeah.
If Skipper does lose this set, that does mean that in losers quarters we're gonna see a Falco ditto.
Ooh.
Not sure if the stream is gonna see that or if it's just gonna be.
Or wants to see it, but
No, also that. You never know that.
No,
I'm
that's
not
true.
actually
That's
sure
true.
if Skipper plays Falco in that matchup. I think so, but they've played a couple more times.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, instead we're first going to see if Skipper is even going to lose, because he did take that last game. He's very capable of taking the entire set if he really puts his mind to it. Mr.R is saying, nah, I'm having none of that.
No, he definitely knows what kind of positions he's in, and of course, with always the tournament experience, you could definitely know how to act up in these situations. And we see it already, 101% on Skipper as well. But
Exactly.
Skipper is also being fully prepared to also take some damage to Mr.R as well.
Ooh, that back here almost closing out that that stock as well. Bouncing Fish just barely missing, but not quite gonna be able to hit Skipper to really close it out. Going for that drag down forward air. Up air is going to work.
Yeah,
Very
no.
clean stuff from Mr.R. Keeping up that advantage state, keeping the combos going constantly.
Now it's been great to see Mr.R putting up this advantage position, but Skipper also managing back, not hitting that back air.
Yeah, the down tilt is pretty hard to confirm out of, but I'm pretty sure at certain like spacings it is true. Not 100% on that, but that is like very nice kill confirmed to have, or at least a 50-50. And they're not quite hitting it. Ooh, a nair, very dangerous.
Another nair into bouncing fish, not
Another nair,
connecting,
wow.
but are we going to see the back air? Not quite yet. Maybe up to almost a drag down again, but Skipper was prepared for that as well.
Yeah, the fact that Mr.R was able to like ready to tech in that situation as well, where like just barely wasn't able to hit another aerial off stage, and was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna get stage spiked if I don't tech here.
Wow.
So I will just simply tech, and then follow it up with another advantage position, get that stock.
I mean, the game was going perfectly well, but I think Mr.R just pushing that advantage state to the limit, and eventually now, you know, of course, getting that second stock from Skipper as well in a fantastic way with the wind hitbox, getting the bouncing fish eventually off it as well, which has been absolutely great to see. And these hits are hitting.
Yeah,
It's been great. Yeah, no,
that's what hits do.
That's what hits do, but
No,
it's
yeah.
been great to see all these hits coming out from Mr.R connecting to Falco.
Yeah, for sure.
and
That was the
extending
second
this
time
lead.
that we saw Skipper try to down tilt the recovery for Mr.R as well. The backfired both times. Kind of not really what you want to see. A little bit of unnecessary damage, but and just the entire advantage state completely gone. That is the type of stuff that Mr.R is doing that is going to win him this set. He's
Yeah.
never stuck in disadvantage, always in the advantage state.
Yeah, no, Mr.R is definitely, you know, showing us off how Sheik is going to be played and how he can advance to the winners finals. We saw that Skipper, you know, charged the Forge match just a little bit too long, and Mr.R just making sure that he can take the full advantage out of that, and finishing it off with the down smash. Excellent play from Mr.R, taking it in a 3-1 fashion over Skipper, and
Yeah.
moving to the winners finals to face Azrael.